Hey, what's up, everybody? Charlie Trainer with the Mini Motor Racing demo by Evo. This is a very easy, simple game. Uses a basic WASD forward, back, right, left with the shift button for nitro. This is the try and buy segment. I'm not gonna lie, within a half hour, I not only bought the game, I bought a copy for my friend and sent it to him. The game itself shouldn't cost you more than $10 or so. I think I spent $7.99 or something per copy. With that said, the game came out less than 2 weeks ago, and it's awesome. If you're a fan of off-road or RC Pro-Am, this is definitely the game for you. There's tons of tracks, great cars. You can see I didn't even unlock any of them really yet. But you can upgrade all your cars. Right now, I actually have some money because I've been tinkering around with it, so I'm going to go with this school bus, partially because it seems to have one of the highest top speeds, so I'm going to work on it, but I'm pretty much expecting this thing to drive like crap initially, so I'm going to go back to the first race, let you guys have a look at it. Typically you start off with $0. A little bit later you'll see I race a car with no upgrades. Even though I start with a little bit of money, I don't race with any of the upgrades. Just so you guys can see the game. This game is a great game for anybody as long as you're into racing. No profanity, no violence. Not that I'm not a fan of that, obviously. I play all sorts of other games. But this one, if you're looking for a good game that you don't have to worry about with your kids, this is definitely one of them. And if you're just a fan of racing and good fun, this is the game to do it with. I'm sure I'll get my money's worth out of this game. Another thing we really haven't gotten into is the multiplayer. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of players right now, but part of that's probably because the game just came out. However, with my buddy having the game, I'm sure we'll get a game up. We'll probably even post a video of it. But you can host your own, you can build your own track, you can get people to come race your tracks. This game is easy enough to win and hard enough to lose, so take a look and tell us what you think. So I'll definitely come back to that. Obviously, you can see it handles amazingly, and I'm going to need to upgrade that. But let's take a look at some other ones, just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about. This is the basic layout. And actually, when I started doing this one, I didn't realize that you could paint the cop car until now, and you'll see it might make you want to drive the thing. It's pretty pimp, I should say, and you'll see why in just a bit. It definitely handles a little bit better than the cop car just from the jump, or than the school bus just from the jump, and would probably make it a lot further without upgrades throughout the racetrack. Now, once again, the game's easy enough, it probably doesn't matter as long as you don't mind making the money and putting the time and effort into pimping out your car. This one literally, but you'll see even from the beginning I actually have $390, which you start with zero, and I don't even do an upgrade to this one, just so you guys can see. I'm going to go back to the first race, and you guys can see again basically what it looks like, and how much different the handling is versus that that stupid school bus. Really, I would probably start with the school bus if you really want to play a lot, because it seemed to have a higher top speed than most of the other cars, and I would imagine once the handling gets fixed, you can probably cruise pretty good around there. But then again, that's probably every single car in this. It's a very balanced game, and there's a lot of tough tracks. I'll say that you'll probably have some that are very tough, and then have others that are very easy. Those ones you might want to just basically sit and farm and make cash off so you can get your car up to the right level. Eventually I will get all the way through all these. I'll probably end up loading them all out. But I've only put in a few hours on this game. I'm playing other ones right now. And definitely keep an eye out. We are going to be doing a EVE demo for any fans of that. But as you can see, that race went a lot smoother with this car. I'm gonna let you just keep on looking at this for a bit, and then I'll come back when I talk about I show you one of the cars that I've really actually put a little bit of time into, and definitely you'll be able to see the difference in the handling and the speed, obviously. So for any of you Team Fortress 2 fans, this track, that's what I'm playing here now. This is one of the Team Fortress 2 tracks. There's also a Portal 2 track. I'm sure there's plenty of players of both those games. I know I've played both of them, and I know they're pretty popular games. So, not that would give you a reason to play this game, because they're not really anything like this game. Obviously, those are not driving games, but still cool to cross the genres over, and maybe even a little bit of the fan base. You know, I'm pretty much a gamer through and through, so I'll try anything at least for a bit. You know, if it keeps my attention, great. If not, move on to the next game, like most gamers. But I'll try and keep an open mind when we're talking about games, just because I know some of them are better suited for other players. You know, I'm not really like a city builder type person, but there's a lot of people who like those kind of games, and you know, even those games we will review if people request it. Other than that, you know, we're gonna keep you posted on the games that we're gonna be playing, and we hope that people start asking us to put specific games up, because we'd be more than happy to do videos for you guys and give people a better idea of what some of these games are. I know a lot of people don't like dumping money into games and then finding out they hate it in a week. Here's the Portal 2 board. You know, we'll try and get the games up as fast as we can, the videos as fast as we can, and just stay tuned, basically. As you can see, there's a lot more bumping the further into you get to the game. There's going to be more cars. It initially starts off with you in one car, then the cars in the races get increased. They start jamming into walls a lot more. I'm pretty sure I still win this race, though. But as you can see, it's definitely getting a little bit harder, and this is still a very low level. I would imagine when I get into the intermediate or the championship coast, it's going to be pretty difficult. Hopefully by then my car's going to be pretty loaded out, though, and it shouldn't be a big deal. Other than that, this game, if you guys are interested, it came out the very beginning of May, and it's less than $10. You know, you can't go around for a video game that's $10, especially when you're probably going to get hours of fun out of this game. If nothing else, I would say have a nice night in. If you're into a couple beverages on the weekend, you can safely drink and drive from the privacy of your own home. Have your friends over, let them do it there, or let them stay at home. You guys can play multiplayer and host and race each other. You can also design your own tracks. I'll show you a little bit of that. Obviously, I'm not that great at it. I only spent a few minutes doing it, but I'll give you a quick look at what that looks like as far as the track building and whatnot. I'm sure people are going to have better tracks. Don't like bombard the video and be like, "Oh, your track sucks." Like, I get it. I really didn't spend much time with it. I just want to give people an idea of how you can lay tracks and how simple it is. And once again, I'm sure there's some great tracks that players have created. But here I've actually switched over to one of the cars that I've actually been working on. And as you can see right away, there's definitely more cars in the races. They're definitely faster. My car's faster. The handling's better. Obviously, I'm just not a very good driver. But this race, I think I take second. I'm sure I take first. I typically don't move on past tracks unless I do. But that's about it for now. So here's just a real quick look at the track editor where you can build your own track. I had already started one, sort of, but it's very simple. It's basically drag and drop. You can add stuff like billboards and trees and all that other stuff. I'm just trying to give you a real quick look at what it is, how it works. Again, I'm sure there's way better tracks out there than mine, but this is just for demonstration purposes. And as you can see, it's real easy. It's just click, pull. You can even bend the road a little bit. You know, if you spend some more time with it than I did, I'm sure you'll grasp it. I would say I spent less than 10 minutes doing this thing, and you know, I almost got it connected, I'll say, but it will not let you finish unless the track actually lines up the beginning with the end. But again, that's not really a big deal, and I'll give you a quick overview of this one in just a second once I get close to completing it. But other than that, man, I hope you guys like this game. I've certainly enjoyed it, and I'll be playing more, so stay tuned and check out the latest videos, or ask us to do some. Thanks, later.